Good morning. On my way to start my day and am excited about all things that I have in front of me on today. One thing I'm not excited about is what happened when I got on the scale this morning. And you know what? I will be very honest. You all know I'm very transparent, so I'm always telling on myself because why not? Last week I talked about that we should be good to ourselves, that, during this time of emotional unrest, physical challenges, comfort foods become a major thing. Comfort food, boredom eating is a thing, right? And so I talked about that and how, when I heard about this Covid-15, meaning the 15 pounds that it's possible that a person could gain as a result of staying home and not being active and all of the stressors that accompany the coronavirus and the reason for which we are all staying in the house. Unless, of course, you're an essential worker or you have an essential job that you have to go to, such as myself. So, talked about that and how I was going to just beat it. I'm not going to allow it to affect me because, hey, I'm a professional, right? Hey, I'm a nutrition specialist, right? Hey, I coach people who have challenges with emotional eating, right? Yeah, okay. But guess what? I'm one of those people. And it can happen, and you're not even conscious of it. As I said last week, you're not even conscious of it, And so, after I talked about the comfort food cravings and talked about my popcorn and crunch berries with sprayed butter on it, well, actually, I reduced that craving. And again, sometimes just by being consciously aware of something, it's easy to shut it down, to put a halt to it, because, okay, now you're thinking about it. And so kind of put that down, but picked up some other things that just kind of threw me over. So getting on the scale this morning, bam, I have hit that 15-pound mark. And I'm experiencing quite a few different emotions. I am experiencing, even though I know how to get rid of it. I know how to get it back off. I know how to get back on track. I know that I'm going to, okay? So even with that upfront knowledge, I still have that sense of panic. I still had a sense of, oh my gosh, what have I done? I still had that immediate thought about all of the fad diets, all of the crazy things that I have done in my past to lose weight, that you all have done in your past to lose weight, that some of you are doing right now. All of those things began to come up. And I know that there is freedom that can be gained from emotional eating, and there's freedom that can be gained from the conscious confinements and the conscious prisons that we put ourselves into, feeling guilt, feeling shame. And for me, I talk a lot about guilt and shame because it is what has, those two emotions have ruled a lot of my life, but they have also robbed a lot of my life. And so once I got free of that in some of the major areas of my life, that has allowed me to move forward without guilt, without shame, without regret for things that have happened in my life, in my past, whether I was a contributor to it or a victim of it. Didn't matter. It happened. And so oftentimes there was guilt and there was shame associated with it. That's how trauma works, okay? So as one who has navigated through trauma, who is still peeling back some of the layers of trauma, even though I am now a practitioner who helps others come through and gain freedom from the entrapments and the confinements of trauma. I'm still having to walk through, some days, the valley of the shadow of death, it feels like. So, anywho, understanding what I do about our bodies and how our mind and our bodies work together. Oftentimes they work together in concert, but at the same time they can be at war with one another. And here we are in the middle. Emotions are raised. Body activity is off. Our thinking process gets slanted. And we're subject to do some things that customarily or ordinarily we just would not do. So I was able to catch myself this morning, because if I can be real honest, in some ways I think I set myself up and I followed a course of self-sabotage. And I know that word is not foreign to many of us. Self-sabotage, to where I cannot even blame external forces or external circumstances or being safe in the house or the stress of and grief of knowing persons who have been tragically affected by COVID-19. It's not even any of that. If we'll be real honest, if I'll be real honest, and I will. There are other things that are at work here that lend to the self-sabotage cycle. Self-sabotage cycle. And I will speak on it because many people won't. And my whole aim for people is to experience wholeness and freedom, and to really, as the B clause of John 10:10 states, Jesus said, I came that you may have and enjoy life in abundance to the full till it overflows. And that is my heart for people. That's what I desire for people to experience. And I fully believe that much of the stress and trauma and all of the things that I have gone through in my lifetime, it's a waste if I didn't gain anything from it, if I didn't learn anything from it, and if I can't help someone else get through it, get over it, get beyond it, get free of it. So what I'm going to do over the next 21 days, we're now in the month of May, this is May the 1st, 2020, and over the next 21 days, starting today, I am going to walk you all through my process of regaining control over my thought life where eating is concerned, over my eating where eating is concerned, over my body composition and how I feel about it, and what I need to do to bring it back to the point of success where I was, and then be able to pick it back up and continue down on that trend of weight loss. And so I am confessing to you that I have blown it, but I'm pulling it back, and I'm inviting you all to join me on this journey. So I'm going in to work with these horses and work with these dear beloved souls who are here to get through some of their own emotional, traumatic challenges. And the beautiful thing is our horses and the relationship that can be developed with them are just wonderful co-therapists and co-facilitators in healing that human heart. So I'll be back with you soon. I'm going to lay out the plan. I'm going to show you the things that I'm eating and not eating, and I'm going to take you through some of the processes that I follow to help gain that mastery over my emotions, which oftentimes leads to uncontrolled eating. Have a good one. I'll talk with you a little bit later today.